Patterson. I'm disabled. I'm no longer able to walk. I live at home. I don't have to go to a foster home. I mean, not a foster home, but a nursing home. I have an aide that comes to my house that stays there, takes care of me through TRIPIL. And I'm not bedridden no more. I'm able to get out the house where I was stranded at home all the time. I can go places. She takes me where I need to go. Something, I'm mobile. I'm more mobile than I was. I was stuck at home in bed for like 2 years by myself. And it wasn't fun. I had 4 heart attacks while I was alone. So she's helped me out a lot. She brought me back to being a person in life again, instead of just a statistic in bed. So it's good. It's great. If you've ever lost your legs, and where you had them at one time, it's no picnic. It's scary. But I thank God for.
Hi everybody, my name is Christina Walko, and I am a board member on the services board at TRIPIL. I'm a member also, and I'm also a person with a disability. I come to TRIPIL because I like being around other people who are friendly, respectful, and don't treat you like a diagnosis, but treat you like a human being. I enjoy the use of the computers here, and I enjoy people that are helpful and people who have inspirational stories all around me. And I want TRIPIL to continue. TRIPIL, this organization needs to have the funding to keep it going. It's a wonderful organization. I've met people here who are so brave and so strong, and I really want to see this continue. More and more people that I know might be coming here from the mental health system who are disgusted with the lack of answers that the mental health system has, for a better word. And TRIPIL for me has been kind of like a little sanctuary to go to, where you're not treated as a label, you're treated as a human being. And we need to keep that going. Thank you.
Crouse. I was in a motorcycle accident in 1985, and I came to TRIPIL. Well, the accident was in California State, and I came to TRIPIL back in 1988.
What has TRIPIL done for you?
TRIPIL's done everything for me. Teach me how to cook and teach me how to get out and talk to people. And I go to nursing homes trying to get people out of there. And that's what what you people at the state should do, to get the people out of them nursing homes, because they're not really good unless you're older.
And you have attendant care.
And my attendant at TRIPIL provides me with, goes with me too, attends to everything I need.
Hello, my name is Klink. I live in the community. I have attendant care services, but I would go into the I'm sorry. It cost $4,000 for me to live in the community, At eighth, it would cost the state $8,000 if I live in the nursing home. And right now, how I get my services, TRIPIL services, help me here in Washington, PA. They help me find my helpers, my friends to help me get up, my workers. I'm my own consumer employer, and I need help getting up and down my daily living, regular stuff. And if you cut that, I might need to go into a nursing home, and I don't like nursing homes. And it would be costing the state $8,000 instead of being in my own home in the community, $4,000. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me.
I work for a consumer in his home doing attendant care services, assisting him with things on a daily living that he cannot do himself. I provide attendant care to him almost 7 days a week. Without these services, he could end up very well back into a nursing home, and I myself would be out of a job. TRIPIL's a great place, and it needs to keep going and doing a good thing, and that's it.
Hello, I am Kate Blaker. I have cerebral palsy and was employed until recently. The state of Pennsylvania has made some changes to home care in the past year that have had a negative impact on care. The money for these attendants comes from the State Department of Public Welfare, which gets its funding from our tax dollars. For the second straight budget year, Governor Tom Corbett has looked for creative ways to cut spending from the budget. I wish they would have asked the consumers of these services before they started taking away my support structure. The money is funneled to a Center for Independent Living, CIL. My CIL also acts as my fiscal agent. And this is what the state wants to remove. Their complaint is that fraud is rampant and that it will cost more. But in reality, fraud is not the real issue here. It is cutting services to those who need it the most. This action will end in people with disabilities entering nursing homes and having less care. I can rely on my CIL to support my needs in an immediate response. The money that is allotted in my budget is given to the CIL. The CIL takes this money and pays my attendant, processes my paperwork, takes the proper taxes out of my attendant's paychecks and pays workers' compensation. There are other services that a CIL can provide. The CIL can also provide a meeting place, classes, and a whole host of network support for other folks with disabilities to gather and know we are not alone. My CIL is a very important part of my support system as a person with a disability. My CIL employs many people with disabilities in their office to provide these support services to me. Now we are being told that the state wants to remove the fiscal services from 38 CILs and only have 3 for the whole state of Pennsylvania. Again, no one asked the people who depend on this system how it would destroy our very lives. I know that this move is going to have a human toll. People will have to be reinstitutionalized. The quality of life will continue to go back down for people like me whom legislators seem to think are expendable. Home-based care is more fiscally responsible than nursing homes. So why do I feel like I am being pushed towards something else? Let me remind everyone reading this of one more fact. Disability is a club we all join at one point in life.
Hello everybody, whoever I'm speaking to. My name is John Walls. I'm here in Washington County, TRIPIL. I was hurt on the job. I used to work for West Penn Fire, and I was hurt on the job. Somebody come up from behind me and hit me from behind, and I fell down the concrete and hit my head off the sidewalk and cracked open my head. And I was in a coma for 2 years, from 92 to 94. August of 92 to August of 94. 2 years I was in a coma. Then all of a sudden I woke out of my coma, and they didn't think I would make it, but Mom kept coming up here and seeing me, but she kept praying for me and everything else, and I thank God stepped in and whatnot and helped out. So I got out of the coma, and I was in Pittsburgh, at one of them hospitals from Allegheny. I forget the name of the hospitals, but I was in the field over there in Pittsburgh. And I couldn't eat, couldn't talk, couldn't do nothing, couldn't move my hand. So I started thinking about nursing homes. I said, I could see why people are arguing about nursing, say something about nursing homes. I don't think they're, well, to me, my opinion, my personal opinion, I would not like to be in one. I said, no, I gotta go home. That's the best place for me.
Hi, my name is DeLuca. About 5 years ago, I was hit by a drunken driver. Funny thing is, he got 20 years, but I got life. I'm here to tell you that my services through TRIPIL have helped me to become more independent. I used to live in a nursing home 4 years, stayed there, couldn't wait to get out. I found the philosophy of TRIPIL intriguing to get out of that home. I now have been living on my own for a year and a half with the help and services of TRIPIL. If it were for them, I can honestly say I'd still be there at the home. I'm very grateful for all that they do for me. I would like to see the services continue in the future, not just for me, but for others who want to be more independent.
My name is Diana Kemp. I'm a service coordinator with TRIPIL Services. 7 years ago, I was in a nursing home for a year. I was released, gained my freedom in April of 2005. I came to work here at TRIPIL in January of 2007 as a clerk typist for the Workforce Center. I was then an assistant service coordinator, and like I said, now I'm a service coordinator. And I've been told I'm very good at my job, and I really enjoy it. Thanks to TRIPIL and not being in a nursing home, okay, I'm now a contributing member of society. I'm no longer on Social Security disability. I pay taxes. And we haven't been notified of the new regulations yet for service coordinator, but come July 1st, I may not have a job because a college degree may be required, and I don't have one. But like I said, I've been associated with Triple and working now 5 years. I've been a service coordinator for 2. I was an assistant service coordinator for 1. So I feel that even though I don't have a college degree, I do have the experience to do my job. Right now, I'm carrying a caseload of 57 consumers plus attendants. Just think about what you do when you pass budgets and legislation, because it affects all of us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jim Kozub. I live in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. That's in Fayette County. And I'm here with my assistant, Tom Johnson, who is my aide, who I need to take care of my daily livings. A few years ago, I was highly depressed, and also I wasn't able to get out and do the normal routine daily things that I like to do every day. Tom has been a great help to me. I feel with this budget cut that you guys are taking away from Triple, you're going to ruin the service, and also you're going to lose a lot of great attendants that will be out of work because they need their health care. And with that said, I'll let Tom talk.
I've been with Jim, it was a year in February. He was in pretty bad shape when we first started working together, but he's come a long way in the last year or so. Doing a lot better, getting out more, doing things. He would have a hard time without somebody coming in.
I also will say is I don't have much family. My father's gone and my mom's deceased. I don't have no brothers or sisters. I don't drive. I'm handicapped. I also have sleep apnea, which is not good for you. And without Tom's assistant, I would not be able to get to the grocery store or to my doctor's appointments. And without saying that, if I don't have him, I'm going to be going back into my depression like I was a couple years ago.
And when I first came, you were on your way of getting evicted.
Yes.
From the place you live.
Yes. I was going to be evicted, and with the Triple service coming in, helping out, everything got worked out, and everything has been great for the last year and a half so. And I feel that without the Triple service, I would probably be out on the streets right now.
Fieta, this is my attendant, Sharon Stevenson, and she worked for me on a daily basis for the last 2 years. And without her help, I wouldn't be able to come to work, because she comes to my house in the morning and gets me up, gets me. I have another attendant that comes and gets me up and gets me dressed, and she comes to pick me up and take me to work. And she stays here all day and then goes home and provides my services from home. We get along real well, but without my services, I couldn't live on my own, and I couldn't do things I do here at Triple. I've been on my own for 23 years in my own apartment, living independently. For some of that time I had Triple service, for some of that time I had another provider. But I have a total of 3 attendants, and they split my hours during the week. I get like 56 hours a week. And Sharon's a big part of that, because without my services, I couldn't come to work or live independently. And I enjoy my independence. There's nothing about us without us. So I enjoy the companionship I get, plus the teasing torment me. And keep me going. And we have a real good relationship. Don't you think so, Sharon?
Yes, I do. We get along very well. We kind of have to. Join at the hip.
Yeah, so she drives me here and then we go on visits to nursing homes and NHT, and I take my I have two consumers that recently got out of nursing home, and I have one more pending. So she even does those runs with me. We go shopping with the consumers and help them pick out stuff for their apartments as well. So it's real rewarding for me to be here and do what I do on a daily basis. But like I said, without my attendance help, I couldn't do that. So I'm grateful for what I have and for my attendance. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Debra, and I come to work through the office TRIPIL to Uniontown, Pennsylvania. I'm a consumer model. And what is ongoing now is the laws that are going on now is what affecting me. I'm doing this, so understand you do that I'm a person, real one, and the changes you make do affect person, real one. I'm not just a name to a paper piece or a number social to a paper piece. I am person, real one, with person with troubles, just to everybody else throughout. From the, not exactly sure how to proceed. In October of 2004, I had suffered stroke, first one. In two years ago again, I suffered stroke, second, which caused speech to me of this aphasia. It also caused to balance badly. So chair I go to be in speech of me is good enough. So understand you, I hope you can to understand speech. Decisions that make on the that you do to affect to all people to their disabled. You need to see what you do and how to affect to people to living by. First it was to compensate to compensate for my attendant to able to out of home me take. Without her to out home me take, I am stuck to house. First off, without attendant B, it's like you're aiming to be putting two people into a nurse home, and it brings to mind to nurse home or to a prison what is differently. You need to put self into person to us be. To blank put us of you and share of me, and there be and see how you two like decisions of you being made, someone to taking away parts of life of you, systematic disassemble parts of life of you, telling you that you this can do not, this can do not, this can do not. You have promised thing one, and then you back on promise, go now. I voted registered one, and this go to Corbett to see. I not vote you again. And sorry I did the time first one. This sorry much emotional to be I am, but you're knowing that you are. You're not a clue help. The devastate you do to people. Nobody end up in a home wants to do. And that's what's going to happen if you up with passing this bill, new one you want for your cut spending one so much, so many millions. Who are you doing for this? I'm not to understand. And if you think because speech of me I'm incapable to stand under what you're doing, you're wrong me. It's insulting to me and it's not right. Like we said, you need to put us of you and chair me for a month and see then if you would still go in budget cuts in a way take from people that need the money where it needs to be. You need to reinstate back the money that you away take it. I'm sorry, that's all.
My name is Melinda Cromwell. I'm going to read from a paper so I don't forget anything. I'm 50 years old and I live in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. I have been living with a disease called Friedreich's ataxia, which is a degenerate muscular disease, for about 25 years. Because of the nature of my illness, I need assistance with personal care and daily tasks to maintain my independence. I receive my at-home personal care through TRIPIL, which is Tri-County Patriots for Independent Living. Their program provides me assistance with my attendance, services, and support. Budget cuts and delays that affect my services would mean for me personally a complete loss of my freedom, my independence. As without personal care, would be forced to leave my home, move into a nursing facility. I'm only 50 years old and do not belong in a nursing home. With the assistance I have now, I can maintain my lifestyle. I can go to church, go shopping, and out to eat, and have an active social life, as well as live in my own home, keep my dog, which I've had for 15 years, and love dearly. When living with a disability, nothing is more important than maintaining an active and independent lifestyle. And the thought of losing my freedom due to recent and upcoming changes, it sickens me. Excuse me. Home and community-based services in Harrisburg. The idea of losing things sickens me. I find it incredibly unfair to be threatened with the loss of my independence, and I am not the only one. If the budget for home and community-based waiver services are cut, thousands like me will suffer for it. Cutting these budgets will be a costly and ineffective move that will set the clear message that the independence and freedom of persons with disabilities and older citizens is not a priority or a concern of the state of Pennsylvania. And that is unacceptable. Please, I need your help. Need someone to help fight for my rights, as well as the rights of thousands of older and disabled Pennsylvanians who are at risk of losing their freedom. Please be my voice in Harrisburg on these issues and help me keep the independent lifestyle we all deserve. Thank you.
My name is Delores McMurray, and I live in Pennsylvania, Fayette County.
And you want to tell what TRIPIL's done for you?
Oh, and I want to say what TRIPIL's done for me. They took me out of a nursing home and kept me in my own home where I get services. My daughter takes care of me. She does my cooking and my laundry and helps me with my medication and showers and things of that nature. So I'm very thankful they have TRIPIL.
And we don't want to see any cuts from TRIPIL.
No.
I'm her daughter, I'm her attendant, Roberta Perkins, and what TRIPIL means to my mother and I is I get to give my mother the help and the care that she needs, and most recently I brought her to live with me, and we heard about the cuts from TRIPIL, and it's very concerning to us. That's how we pay our mortgage and our bills, through the supplemental income that I get through TRIPIL. It's been a wonderful thing for my mother to have that. She's out of the nursing home now. When she was laid up with a broken leg, she was in the transition, and TRIPIL actually got her out of the nursing home. It was a bad situation. So from that point in time, we take care of her. I take care of my mother.
That's our story.